Alright everybody, this is your brother in Christ, Alfred aka AGpraise, and I want to do a breakdown of one of my favorite grooves. Jamal Hartwell at gospelmusicians.com. Shout out to you, Jamal. He was at a sound check for James Fortune and Fiya, and they got to one part and they were doing this really cool groove. Terence Vaughn, the musician, was hitting it up, and he broke it down at the end of the video, but I wanted to make it a little bit clearer and add a few other chords. And remember, whenever you're learning chords, when you're using the number system, you can apply these chords anywhere. And this is the movement. And it resolves here in the key of D minor. So I'm going to look at it as if we're in F major, which is the relative major of D minor. And you can find your relative majors by going up 3 notes, and that's the relative major. So if you're playing on a natural minor scale, it's going to be the same notes. When I play in F major over the D bass, it's like I'm playing in D minor, because they're relatives. And the number system keys in F are: F is the 1, G is the 2, A is the 3, B flat the 4, C the 5, D is the 6, E the 7, and F back to the 1 or the 8. This particular groove, it falls on the 4, the 7, the 2, and the 6. Alright, and those are your bass notes actually, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to add a few other things as we go. So the bass line is off of, again, the 4, the 7, the 2, and the 6. Now you can take that and apply it anywhere on the keyboard in any particular key. For now we're in the key of F major and looking at the D minor. So your first note is the B flat in the bass. Second note is E natural, G, and D. And then the chord that's going to go along with that B, it's going to be, the notes to the chord are C, D, F, A, and D. And you'll play the chord this way. If you can stretch like I can, I'm going to show you a different way later. Use the thumb to hit both the C and the D simultaneously. So that's your first chord. Second chord, off of the E, again you're going to use that same technique for these notes, the G and the A. Next note, B natural, D natural, let's call it G flat, and A. That's your second chord. And remember to hit that G and the A together using the thumb. So that's third chord off of the G. It's like a B flat major, and then you've got the beginnings of A minor. So that's B flat, D, F, A natural, and C. And then you resolve here with another big chord, Phat chord, off of the D. And again, using that same technique, because you're spreading it out. You're playing F and G with your thumb. Next note is A, C, E, and G. Once again. Now some people are going to say, I can't reach that. My hands are not as broad a stretch as yours. So let's see how we can play the same progression, the same movement, these same notes with 2 hands. So instead of playing this, you can play in your left hand the B flat, the D, the B flat, the C, and the D, and then you can play Get the chord right. And in the right hand, you can play the F, the A, and the D. It's kind of like a polychord there. Then the next chord, instead of playing it like this and using your thumb, you can just do this. You can either play it like this, play the E, G, and the A with 3 fingers on the left, and then play the rest of it, the B natural, the D, the G flat, and the A. Or you can just play like this, 4 over here, so everything will be covered like that. And then the next movement, where is it? And that's a good stretch. Here you would just play, and it's easy to see the chords. Here it's like at G minor in the left, and this F major in the right hand. So you got both of those chords stacked, and then you resolve here. And this is like the D minor, and then you're adding this G in the left hand. In the right hand, you play a C major chord. So that's it. One more time. And when I play this particular movement, sometimes I may leave out a note, or I may add a note. You might want to put something at the top instead. So you take that C major, you got a polychord there. You can invert it, play the root position, first inversion, second inversion. Now the other part that I added to it, all right, and that's my little movement. I improvise and add just other little things, experimenting, and so I came up with that. Okay, so the chords are, the bass is the B, and the chord is A, C, D, and F. That's the 4. The 3, you're playing A natural, G, C, D flat, and F. And this is a nice one. Let's play it with 2 hands like this. So you'll play a tritone here. You'll play the G and the D flat, and then in the right hand you can play F, G, and C, and then resolve back here, the D minor, and you play that C with the add 2 over that, give you a D minor 9, and then I pass to here, and that's like the flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5 of F, and that is B natural, and your chord will be G, D, E flat, and G. You can also add, for more dissonance, that E flat instead of just a D, and so it gives you a tritone right here. It gives you a nice dissonant sound. One of my favorite walk-ups, if you practice that everywhere, you'll love that. And that's going from the D flat to the D to the E flat. It's a walk-up. I always wanted that one. I figured out what it is. Alright, that's that ditone and then that tritone right here. Major third and the augmented 4th. Alright. Put them together and you get and that's basically the movement. We call it, or I call it, the Terence Vaughn groove. Hope that blesses you. Jesus Christ is Lord forever. AGpraise out.